The unseen happiness, how chess, love and music connect our souls. We often think of chess as a game of cold, hard logic. A cerebral battlefield where emotions are a weakness and victory is the only currency that matters. But what if that's only half the story? What if, buried beneath the layers of strategy and calculation, lies something far more profound? The German master Siegbert Tarrasch, a towering figure of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, saw this truth with startling clarity. He once said, "Chess, like love, like music, has the power to make people happy." At first glance, this might seem like a strange comparison. What could a game of strategic combat possibly have in common with the soaring passion of a symphony or the intoxicating rush of love? But Tarrasch, a man who dedicated his life to the pursuit of chess excellence, understood a secret that many of us miss. He knew that the happiness derived from these three pursuits isn't about winning, possessing, or conquering. It's about connection. Think about it. The happiness of connection in music. A musician doesn't just play notes, they connect with an emotion. They connect with the composer's intent, the historical context of the piece, and most importantly, with the audience. When a melody resonates with a listener, it creates a shared experience, a fleeting moment of pure, unadulterated joy that transcends language and logic. The happiness is in the shared feeling, the silent understanding. The happiness of connection in love. True love isn't about control or dominance. It's about a deep, empathetic connection between two souls. It's about sharing vulnerabilities, celebrating triumphs, and weathering storms together. The happiness comes from the feeling of being seen, heard, and understood on a fundamental level. It's a bond that enriches and expands our sense of self. And then there is chess. How does a game of attack and defense fit into this beautiful picture? The happiness of chess, as Tarrasch understood it, comes from the profound connection with a beautiful idea. It comes from the moment of clarity when a complex position suddenly makes sense. It's the aha moment when you see a brilliant combination, not just as a series of moves, but as a work of art. The pieces dance in a choreographed ballet. Each sacrifice and each threat a necessary part of a larger, beautiful pattern. In that instant, you are connected to the very essence of the game. You are in a state of flow, a communion with pure logic and beauty. The happiness also comes from the human connection across the board. The silent conversation of moves, the respectful handshake at the end of the game, the shared understanding of a beautiful sacrifice or a clever defense. In a world often driven by superficial interactions, chess offers a genuine intellectual exchange with another person. It's a connection forged not through words, but through the shared language of the board. Tarrasch's quote is a reminder that the true value of chess is not in the ELO rating points or the tournament trophies. It's in the quiet satisfaction of a well-played game, the intellectual joy of a complex puzzle solved, and the human bond formed with a worthy opponent. So the next time you sit down to play, don't just think about winning. Think about the joy of the struggle, the beauty of the geometry, and the silent conversation you are having with your opponent. For in that moment, you might just find a happiness that is as pure and profound as any love song ever written.